Hey, baby girl, how you doing? As always, I must always thank you so much for being here with me yet again. My name is Kamene Goro, and welcome to Baby Girl. Your interactions have been absolutely amazing. I want you to continue sharing with me your baby girl journey stories, your questions, experiences. It can even be an odd moment that you went through. Because very soon, we're going to be talking about the most amazing aspects of your baby girl journey. Because guess what? We are a movement. So, baby girl, as I jump into this story for you, I just want to let you know, as a living testimony, testament to the fact that you deserve better. And baby girl, it is okay to want better. Baby girl, stop settling. There needs to be some level of accountability in love. Otherwise, you're getting yourself into a loss-making venture. I will not lie to you. I have one of the most useless exes in the whole world. Like, hata yeye mali yuko nikisema saizi in front of this whole country and I say that he's useless. Hata yeye mwenyewe anajua yeye ni mtu useless. Oh my God. Between being a narcissist, being toxic, being a con man, being a liar, just being a philanderer. Like, my God, the list is endless. I had the worst love experience before I now met my husband. Why does this matter? Because this very useless person, and imagine please, msinichukulia na ubaya ati natukana umse. This guy really was useless. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that he did that just prove that he was useless. Mtu alikuwa na audacity, had the audacity to tell me, not even just me, but yani to utter the words that I'm the best you're ever going to get. And stupid me as well, for some time, actually believed it. I thought that this trash was as good as it was going to get. And it got so deep in my head that I forgot the things that I wanted in my love journey or the person I was going to be with. You get what I mean? I stopped realizing or thinking or believing that I could do better. Umse alikuwa useless. Hi guys. Wow. Let me tell you one story. So I bought my car during COVID. And I thank God. God was very graceful to me during COVID. Wallahi, Mungu ni mkubwa. And no matter what anybody says, God is God, period. So I bought my car. And when I was walking up to buying it, because there was a pretty heavy trial that happened right before, he was the number one person who didn't want me to progress into a better car. This is not someone who was helping me buy this car. This was someone who was adding no value to my life. If anything, he was taking any spare change I had. Uni mtu, you see the way you can leave loose change in the house at a 20 bob, 30 bob, ama so mbili. Wache tu so mbili hapo tu kwa dressing table. Msa na and this is someone who's over 40. So anyway, yeah, that's how useless it was. It got to a point where I had to ignore him when it came to now buying the car that I have. And one of my biggest encouragers was Jalas, because then I was hosting the morning show with Jalas. And I was so persistent on getting a new car. And when I found this car, I showed Jalas the picture after I'd gone to see it. And he was like, I don't even know what you're showing me. Buy this car. And as soon as I bought it, Jalas was one of the first people to celebrate with me. This useless nonsense nincompoop. Alikuwa anasema, why are you buying a heavy machine? You never know what COVID is going to do to you. Uni mse paka aliniambia mimi ni one hit wonder. Bruh. One hit wonder. Saizi, unimse who's living on my bill. Who would not be able to eat if I did not buy food? Who would not be able to shower or put on a bulb in their house if I did not buy them? Tokens. Guys, I was buying tokens. Na huyu mtu nanulia tokens, ndio mtu ako na audacity kuniambia, I'm the best you'll ever get. I had a huge epiphany. You know the way someone can call you within the course of the day, hey, how are you? So he never used to call. And every time he used to call, he had this habit where he'd call like, oh, hey, I was just checking on you, nini, nakupenda, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you have a nice day. Akate simu. Then the next call that would come, 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes later, I said, do you have something on M-Pesa? Or the time I paid for insurance on a car that belonged to another woman, but can you imagine? This is a person who had the guts to tell me that I was not going to get any better than him, and he was rubbish. And I actually believed it. Babe, najua kuna msee saizi who you think is the world and a half, who you think is a person that you need to settle down with, who you think you're not going to get better than, but unajua ni takataka. You know he's trash. Even right now as I'm talking to you and telling you this story, there's one person that's coming into your mind right now. One person. That person that you're thinking of right now as I'm telling you about my story of my nonsense ex is the person that you can do better without. Because it's so weird that as soon as I left this ex of mine, and he just took one thing, is when I decided to take my pursuit of love seriously. And I said, you know what? I haven't told God, I'm not going to do it if it's not going to be right. And Mungu, you know the things that I want right in my love journey. I want someone who's dedicated, someone who's faithful, someone who I don't have to worry about, someone who will prioritize loving me. And I put before God all of the things that I wanted in the man that I was going to be with. And I told God, if it's not going to be like this, I don't want it. You see, like those memes you see. Kama si hivi sitaki. That's exactly what I did. And I don't know whether it was my prayer or it was how deliberate I was about the qualities that I wanted in the man that I was going to fall in love with, but I got it. So what happened is I prioritized myself and I held myself accountable to the things that I wanted. I didn't want to be one of those woye chicks for, oh, you know, alinifanyia hivi. No. Come, this is my checklist. You don't meet its step. Come, this is my checklist. You don't meet its step. Baby girl, that's what you need to do. Hold yourself accountable to what you want when it comes to love, to what you deserve. And I got that. I got a man who loves me, unconditional. Even when I'm nonsense, or even when I'm silly, sometimes I harass him, but I'm the funny one. You get? Someone I don't have to worry about or think twice about. I'm not saying it's easy, but I got everything I wanted to experience in the person that I was going to be with for the rest of my life. You deserve better, and it's okay to want better. Can you just start wanting better? Stop letting these men take you for a ride. Stop letting him lie to you and you know when he lies. Aki men, can you people just learn how to lie better? Please, just... Maze, munatubebanga ufala nyingine sa zingine. Gah! Someone who won't play with your intelligence. Someone who won't belittle you. My husband was so supportive up until the end of my radio career or my hiatus, whatever we'll call it, would take me to work every single morning. Because he saw how hard it was for me. But he said, you know what, well, I'm going to be there for you until the last day. And he was there. Someone who even after I've had my surgery, Maze has cooked for me every single day without fail, without complaint. Gasia mwingine Maze couldn't even eat if I was not there. Imagine unapigia mtu simu mwombe, Maze umekula lunch. No, sunitumie kitu ya lunch. Someone over 40. So babe, I know right now as I'm talking to you, there's that command who's ringing in your head, who you know adds up to all of this trash, you deserve better. And you need to want better. And I want you to hold yourself accountable to the kind of love that you want. And I want you to hold the man that you choose to come into your life accountable to the kind of love that you need moving into your life. This is my checklist. Tick off the boxes. If you don't fit the bill, step. Baby girl, you deserve it all and so much more. You deserve better, and it is okay to want better. Until next time.